What's up, guys? I'm gonna drop a little, little video on my barbarians Hota build. So we're gonna start with the helmet. We're going with the maximum fury, and we're aiming for like the cooldown reduction. I got the imprinted Lucky with the fortify while berserking, and we got the chest piece. 4 ranks of challenge and shout. Got damage reduction going on here. Then you gain damage reduction with the imprint. Okay, for the gloves, got the critical strike chance. Got the 4 ranks of ancient hammer of ancients. Then you have the distant enemies. You do 40% more to stun. Then we got the pants. I'm going with damage reduction, and then the maximum health. Alright, and then we increase armor. I'm saying. And for the boots, got the berserk duration, movement speed, fury cost reduction. And then we have direct damage against bleeding enemies, has up to 30% to stun them for 2 seconds. Alright, so now we got the two-handed mace. Got the damage to slow the enemies, 189 strength, critical strike damage to stun. And then we got the hammer of ancients on there, 96%. We want to go for 100% though. You get that 100%, you're going crazy. Then we have the sword, going with the damage to slowed, 83 strength, core skill damage, and vulnerable damage. Then I have the whenever you deal direct damage while berserking, inflict 28% of that base damage delta as additional bleeding damage. And we went with the other one that has damage to stun, vulnerable, damage to bleeding, damage to close, and the ground stomp. You know what I mean? Clutchy ground stomp. Got a 2-handed sword, doing damage while berserking, critical strike damage, vulnerable damage, damage to close. Alright, you see the imprint on there. Alright. Ring number 1, critical strike chance, damage to bleeding, damage to stun, vulnerable damage. I actually have like the ring that I want, but I'm waiting for getting the shout skill at max roll. Till I get those, I'm not switching this out. And then another ring, damage to close, damage to vulnerable, critical strike chance, overpower damage. Then we're gonna look at the amulet. Got damage reduction, cooldown reduction, 3 ranks of heavy-handed. You're gonna see why in a second. And then you have stunning bleeding enemy deals 48% of their total bleeding amount as physical damage. That's dope. I'm gonna jump into the abilities right here. Not the Paragon skill tree. Alright, so we went with the lunging strike, enhanced lunging strike, combat lunging strike, bread and butter, hammer of the ancients, Hota, enhanced hammer of the ancients, furious hammer of the ancients. Went 3 points into pressure point. Going down to the defensive skills. I got 1 into stomp, enhanced round stomp, strategic round stomp. 3 points into imposing presence. Got 1 point to rallying cry, enhanced rally cry, tactical. I put 1 point into challenge and shout, and then my gear, compensates to 4. Enhanced challenge and shout, tactical challenge and shout. Alright, so the brawling, I went only with the 3 ranks of booming, raid leader. Yep. Alright. Going down to weapon mastery. Got the pit fighter. Slaying strike. No mercy. One ring into hamstring. Alright, sliding down here. Got that 3 ranks into wallop. Duelist, 3 ranks into that as well. Tempered Fury. Invigorating Fury. Maxed out. You know what I mean? Wrath of the Berserker. Prime. Supreme. We sliding down here. Bottle Rage. Alright, sweet. That's the skill tree right there. Paragon. In the first tree, I just went with exploit. You know what I'm saying? In the second tree was weapon masters. Skill tree. I went with disemboweled. Third tree, I went into decimator. We had the martial glyph socket right there. Fourth tree, went to warbringer. And the points up over here. That's all fortify. Maximum life. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I went to maximum life. And then we had the Max Fury Johns in this corner. And we used the territorial glyph socket. Sliding up to the fifth one. I just start getting to these two. So we went with the Amarich. And then we went with Wrath. Alright, over here, sliding over here, we went with Flawless Technique. We used an Imbiter. You know what I'm saying? I need one more skill point to, get the little bonus, but we're working on it. We're only like level 95 or so. Alright, and that's the build, man. That's the build right there. Well, that's the build I use, Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Drop a like, comment, subscribe. I'm out of here. Be smooth.